Hey guys, Jamie Lee here with Progressive Programming. We're going to be talking about our secondary strength for the month of January. Our dumbbell lunge variations. Okay, this week we are going to be working with two different lunge variations. Last week we had our overhead lunge. Today we're going to be going from a front rack lunge with either a kettlebells or dumbbells. So you have a choice to kind of play with whatever it is that you want to play with. Personally, I love the kettlebells. So when I set myself up with the kettlebell, I'm always gonna grab the inside, the thumb and index side of this corner here on the handle. We're gonna hike it back, clean it into that front rack position. We should have that kettlebell deep into our wrist, so it's almost like a false grip for our wrist. Now, as we go through our lunge, the goal is to work on posture and positioning, not easy, okay? So this is an easy place. If you need a rest, you can go here. If not, I'd rather see it here, okay? And so we're gonna go through 4 sets, starting off with 6 to 8 reverse step front rack lunge. Now, like I said, kettlebell or dumbbell is fine. After we finish 6 to 8 of those, we're gonna bring the dumbbells down to our side for 4 to 6 front rack, or I'm sorry, farmer carry, forward stepping lunge. Now, all these lunges today are gonna be in place. If we find ourselves in a position when we come down and we're going too far forward, make sure we're using that back leg. Stay back, we're gonna go down. If we need to come up and take a 2-step recovery, that's fine. I'd rather maintain control than trying to do the whole thing in 1 step. So 4 sets, 6 to 8, front rack reverse step, 4 to 6, forward step farmer carry. Keep in mind, this whole thing is done as a complex, so don't set them down. Increase the weight as you can, as long as you're able to maintain that higher rep scheme of both of those patterns. Once we're done, we've got a 12-minute AMRAP. This is gonna be kicking off with L sits. So we've got a 30-second L sit. If you have parallettes, use them. If you need boxes or something a little higher, that's fine too. If we need to modify, we can always go into a tuck. But we're gonna go for 30-second L sit, accumulate the time as needed. If we need to go 3 sets of 10, 2 sets of 15, or if you can go all out 30 seconds, awesome. Once we finish that, we've got 40 double unders. Now for our double unders, let's make sure that we're working on the skill as well, so we're not gonna go just singles. If we don't have the double unders, let's think about adding a double under attempt every 5 to 10 reps. And if we can go every other, that would be a great way to develop our consistent unbroken double unders. Then we've got Renegade rows. So here we can go to our dumbbells. You can also use these as with the kettlebells, just be careful with the stability of the wrist position. So when I get myself set up with the dumbbell, I'm gonna go into a wide stance, so my feet are a little bit wider than my hips or my shoulders, and I'm gonna focus on pulling that dumbbell to my waist. Okay, I'm not pulling it to my chest, I'm pulling it back and down so I can get the most out of my mid back. Now, if we lose balance, instead of shifting side to side, I would suggest lift one leg while you pull that opposite arm. So I'm lifting my right leg as a counterweight for my left arm. So one way we can kind of work on getting through those reps while maintaining our hips and shoulders level with each other. So 12-minute AMRAP, 30-second L sit, accumulate the time, 40 double unders and 12 Renegade row. No push-up, and 1 row counts as 1 rep. So it's 6 total on each side. Have fun, guys.